I feel like, if I'm honest with you, this may be the most popular episode because Sam's not in it. And if that's the case, it will be hilarious. Welcome to Staying Relevant, the podcast hosted by one best friend, because one is missing. Sam, unfortunately, isn't here. He's had a bit of a rough time recently because of the reviews, because we are trying out something different today. We have listened to you, we do read the reviews, and we know that you don't like his shouting, so we are going to try with someone better, someone who you all know and love. So today it's Staying Relevant with Pete Wicks and Zara McDermott. As always, I will be swearing, but maybe not as much as normal, because I don't think I'll be as angry today. But if you don't like swearing, because Zara does have a potty mouth, then go f*** yourself.
I'm really happy to be here.
I'm really happy you're here. I actually might enjoy today. So the real reason Sam's not here is not because we've listened to you. It's because he's
had a toothy peg removed.
He's had a little toothy peg removed.
Yeah.
So he's taken a week off. Not even a joke. I genuinely tried to get him to do some work next week on Tuesday. Went, I just don't know if I'll be better by then.
Oh my God, I have to tell you the story of last night because it was an eventful one.
Go on.
He says to me, I've got to have my wisdom tooth out. The guy has told me he's going to have to get the drill out. He's going to have to break it into 8 pieces. I'm going to be really swollen.
How big is this snaggle tooth?
Oh, wait for it. He's like, I know it's going to be really bad. It could get infected. I won't be able to speak. I'm not going to be able to eat. And I was like, I've had 3 out. Like, I know the drill. Anyway, I take him in last night.
See what you did there?
Yeah, I know the drill. Yeah.
See, she's already funnier than Sam.
So I take him in last night to the dentist, and he's going, will I be able to eat? Will I be able to speak? Will I be able to talk? The dentist is honestly looking at him like he is batshit crazy. The dentist is like, you'll be fine. And he's like, I don't know if I can do it.
So Sam has been telling me about this tooth for 2 weeks. Not even joking, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, lucky you. It's been 2 months for me.
It's literally been going on about this tooth for so long. And I said, listen, I had my wisdom. I've had 2 of mine out.
Yeah.
And I said, I had mine out. And I went to work the next day. And he was like, what? What do you mean? Like, surely it's going to be really bad. Everyone's telling me it's really bad. I said, it's fine. It's just get on with it, mate. To the point where he actually messaged the guys in the podcast group this morning saying, I'm in pain. Pete said it would be fine, so I thought it would be fine, but he lied. I'm now hurt physically and emotionally. So can we just agree that he's been pathetic?
This morning, 4:30, I get, Goose! Goose! I said, what? And he goes, I can't sleep. It hurts.
It's really pathetic, isn't it?
So
I just wouldn't be like that. I wasn't like that when I had mine out. I'm sure you weren't. You weren't, no? It's funny that, because the Daily Mail... Zara McDermott, still in agony. Zara McDermott looks exhausted, so she straps an ice pack to her swollen face after having her wisdom teeth removed. 4.5 days post-surgery and I'm still in agony.
No,
4 a.m. to 7 a.m. is the worst time for me.
I had dry socket.
So this is Zara with her wisdom tooth. And just for reference...
I bought Sam the same one.
This is Sam with his wisdom tooth. So as you can imagine, the Thompson-McDermott household
The peas as well.
Yeah.
He was like the little ice pack while doing it for me. It's frozen peas, yeah.
Oh, my good God. Well, anyway, so that's why Sam's not here. So we have got Zara here. We've got loads to talk about. Zara is not a guest. Zara is a co-host.
Where I should be.
Yes, exactly. And I genuinely feel like this is going to be probably the best episode ever. Well, the last one that you did when you were on as a guest, well, I don't really know why we called you a guest, because it was more like me and you just grilling Sam.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Actually, weirdly enough, you're my favourite part of that household. Because he's painful at the minute.
Yeah.
Right, so... What we're going to do, and what me and Sam do, you listen to the podcast every week.
I listen every week.
So every week, we do, what have you done to stay relevant?
Yep.
So, Zara, I imagine everyone knows what yours is going to be. What have you done this week to stay relevant?
I mean, this week has been a bit of a shit week because I got evicted from Strictly.
Evicted?
Evicted. I don't know why you say it. Evicted?
I don't think he's evicted, because I don't think you were living there.
What is it?
I fucked off from Strictly. I think is probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, probably.
How you feeling? Don't cry, for fuck's sake, because you've cried on Just the Two of Us a million times, or what's it called, Just the Two of Us?
It Takes Two.
That's the one. And I
Oh, you've been watching it.
I'd see the clips, you know what I mean? Like fucking, do you know what I mean? Like,
It's just the two of us.
yeah, I can't deal with any more tears about it. Get over it. So, but what happened?
So it was Halloween week, which is like a big milestone in the Strictly series. And I was being painted. Well, I was painted as a skeleton. We were skeletons at the spa. We did a
Sorry, what?
Charleston skeletons at the spa, and it was a bit of a strange concept, but I just kind of.
Do you think that's where it started to go wrong? People didn't understand what the fuck you were doing.
What? I thought that initially, but when I saw all the visual effects, they'd put like a swimming pool on the set, like for people at home. It was really, really, really cool. Like on the stage, there was a whole swimming pool. So I thought it was actually really cool.
Do you think if you'd concentrate more on the dance and less on the swimming pool, that maybe you'd have stayed in?
Do you know what, Pete? I did my bloody best.
No, to be fair,
I did my best.
what was it, 6 weeks?
Yeah.
6 weeks. I obviously went to see you on the first week.
Yeah.
And I've never watched Strictly. It's obviously, as you can imagine,
Did you like it?
not my cup of tea. I actually really enjoyed going. I'm not going to lie. I didn't enjoy the outfit.
What, my outfit?
No, my outfit.
Oh.
Wasn't overly keen on that. Did, however, make best friends with Zara's dad.
Oh, my dad loves you. Every week he goes,
Yeah.
wish Pete was here.
Yeah. Me and
Every
Zara's
week.
dad like that. Sam actually got quite annoyed about it, which was even funnier. But I know how long you've wanted to do the show, and I think you smashed it.
Thank you.
In all seriousness, because you are shit at dancing.
I am.
So actually, in terms of journey and improvement, I think you were fabulous.
I was in 3 dance-offs.
Yeah, I mean, that tells a different story, doesn't it?
It does.
You must have been kind of thinking it was coming.
I was hoping I could turn it around, if I'm really honest. Do you know what?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping for a 12-inch cock, but some things just never happen, do they? Did you actually think you were going to win at one point?
No, I don't think I ever thought I was going to win.
Was the first... So, you know when you first do it, because I don't
Yeah.
know how it works, and you all do a bit of training before the first week, did you suddenly think, fuck me, I've actually got it right here, and then you saw the rest of them?
No.
Or do you see the rest of them?
No. So we actually had we had a day before we even started training where they chemistry tested all of us with all of the different pros. So we did like a little bit of just a couple of moves together. Like me and Bobby were paired together, like the celebrities were paired together, and we did like a little bit of dancing just for an hour just to like loosen up a bit. And then the pros all came in and we did like a rotation of like different...
Oh, so that's speed dating?
Yeah, like it was literally like speed dating with the pros. So we danced with every single person, just did a little box step or
It
whatever.
must have been
was.
really hard for you to pick Graziano as well. You know, if you were speed dating, he'd be the last person I'd pick.
I didn't pick him. It was all up to the Strictly gods.
How is he after your exit? Pissed off?
He's gone to Rome with his wife.
Oh, so he's abandoned the country.
He's left the country.
He's left the country.
But he's gone to Rome. His wife actually does.
I met her. She's lovely as well.
She's lovely. She does the Italian Strictly. So she is a pro in the Italian Strictly.
Is she still on it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, so she did better than you two. Is that because her partner can dance?
Probably. A lot better.
Are you still going to watch it?
Yeah.
Is it one of the best things you've ever done?
It is like hands down the best thing I've ever done in my whole life. But honestly, I'm telling you, on Saturday, I knew my time was up on Saturday to the point where they're painting me as a skeleton, right? I've got all these teeth up my cheeks and I thought, this is how I'm leaving.
Yeah, do you know what? That's such a good point. Well, you could be dressed in one of them really nice ball gowns and all the rest of it and having a really lovely week and you cried as a skeleton.
It was really...
And the funniest part of it is if you actually see it, and if we can get a clip of this, when she's crying because her mouth's open, but it's so wide because of the teeth all the way up her cheeks, she looks mental.
I was also
Like,
so
genuinely.
embarrassed because Shirley Ballas, the head judge, she came down and she just said, well done to me. And I was crying, obviously. It's me, of course I'm crying. And yeah, she's like, well done, you've done really well. You know, you should be so proud of yourself. Talking to my mum. And I'm like, yeah, thank you so much, Shirley. Like, da, da, da. And I look at myself on my phone camera 2 minutes later and I had these beads that were like, they were all fallen off. All my face had cracked with
You
the
look
paint.
like melting.
I think she must have looked at me and thought, goodness.
Do you think you lucked out having him as a partner?
100%. I think that he's actually quite similar to Sam in some ways
Yeah,
in his
I think that.
personality. Like he's very excitable. He's very like,
Yeah.
he's quite like impulsive, like, ah! like gets very happy at things. Is quite like emotional.
Emotional.
Yeah, they're both very similar actually. It's why they both got on really well as well.
Yeah, one's just really good looking. The other one looks like the afterbirth. But no, I'm joking. We all love Jedward. Especially his little bald patch. Is he generally called me about this week?
Oh, he wants to go to get the transplant, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he's
he really
thinking
wants
about
to get that done. Do you think he needs it done?
He did say to me the other day, he said,
No,
if I bend down on the floor, can you have a look at what my bald patch looks like from an aerial view? And I said, I didn't know what to say because it's thinning. Let's not beat around the bush. He's thinning.
Well,
but
I mean,
it's not that bad.
No, it's not.
Unless he's on the floor and you're on.
Yeah, it's not that bad unless you see it, is what you're saying. So as long as he looks up all the time and he's in front of you, you can't see it. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, listen, I can't say anything because I genuinely, this morning, my management sent me a picture. They were approving press pictures for something, and she sent me all of the ones that she went, I'll take that one out. We'll blame it on the wind, shall we? Because my forehead is so large, it practically looks like my hairline starts at my crown. It's literally, it's so bad. I look like a Klingon. It's really awful. Also, that Halloween fucking thing. Not Harry Potter. Right. Because I started...
I really enjoyed it.
Well, I started watching it. Is that not the one that we did? And I wouldn't do it?
Yes, but it's been remixed into a song now.
Once I make my move, the Queen will take me. Then you're free to check the King. No. Ron, no! What is it? He's going to sacrifice himself. No, you can't!
Once I make my move,
All right,
you're free.
Excellent. We didn't need
Check
it
the
again.
King.
I presume... Evidently, dancing's not the only thing she can't do. Right, so Strictly, done.
Yeah.
You're going to watch it, though?
I'm going to watch it.
Are you going to be sad watching it? Do you still get to go?
No, only to the final and the Christmas special.
Don't they do a tour?
They do a tour, yes.
Is that just for the good ones, or will you do it?
Pete, I improved, all right?
No, listen.
Did you see my Cha-Cha-Cha week 1? I got a 3.
Right? Yeah, of course I did. I was there. and sober because they fucking shut the bar. That's the maddest thing about the whole thing. Because I was in the fucking front row, they wouldn't let me get up because it looks bad on camera, and Tess Daly kept doing her pickups in front of me, so I couldn't fuck off to the bar. I was raging.
You know what some people started to do? They started
bring hit flask, because I told everyone.
Bring water bottles, go to the bar, fill it up with alcohol, and bring it back in. That's what
I told your dad to do that, and I told Adam Thomas's family to do that as well on the first night. I went, I'll tell you what you want to do for future reference, because I won't be coming back.
I actually also have to tell you a funny story about Adam Thomas. So this weekend, right, Sunday.
I love Adam.
I love Adam so much. One of my favourite people I've ever met. We're in the dance off together, right? I saw him. He looked at me, and I was like, here we go. I could see him in his eyes. He was a bit like, obviously he hadn't done a dance off before. And I went, I've been here. This is my 3rd time. If you've got any questions about the process, feel free to ask me, my friend.
I love
and
that.
And he started to burst out laughing. It was such a funny moment because I knew he'd got higher scores than me. So I knew if we both did the same dance again, he's going to get saved because he got higher scores than me. They're not going to save me.
Do you think Adam actually on the first night? I think me and Sam might have spoken about it because me and Sam were front row on the first night, and I sort of know Adam, and I think Adam danced first.
He did, yeah.
First on the first dance of the whole series.
Yeah.
And you see him; they're really close because you're literally where we were sat. The floor literally starts 2 feet away from you.
Yeah.
And he was sat. He was stood with his partner, ready to speak, and she went, "Okay, you ready?" And he went, Me and Sam read him. Go. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's the first thing he said just before he started the dance. Fucking brilliant.
I'm feeling a lot better about it. I was feeling very down at the start of the week, but now I'm feeling a lot more positive.
I think you should be positive because genuinely, it's something that you've always wanted to do, and you have done it. And you were much better week on week on week, and you did put in more effort than anyone.
I mean, I literally turned up at the studio 8 o'clock in the morning, and I left at 9 o'clock. Every night.
And I'll tell you how much effort she put in because I have been at Sam's house during the process and I have trodden on multiple blister plasters all over the floor that the cats have found and then ran off with and then left in the middle of the floor, and then I have then trodden on them.
Sorry, were they dirty ones as well?
They were dirty. Yes, some of which full of blood and pus. So that was nice. And they were fucking everywhere because your feet were in bits at one
They
point.
were.
I also fell over and stubbed my toe on a leg brace. Which is not just like a leg brace; it's a full machine, right? This thing, it looked like a fucking generator, right? And I went, "What the fuck is that?" And he went, "A leg brace." And I thought, "Well, how the fuck what do you do? Put your leg in it?"
It was for my knee. I injured my knee week 2 on my quick step. Basically, you put it around your knee and then you plug it in, you put ice in it, and it makes your knee go to like 0 degrees.
Do you reckon Sam's at home now with his face in it?
Do you know what?
His wisdom. He's fucked the frozen peas off and just dunked his head in it. It's not a bad idea, that, is it?
Yeah.
See, up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Well, not in your case. But you're genuinely, you got so much better throughout the weeks, and I know how much you love doing it. And you made me enjoy Strictly.
Oh, good.
And I think that's the important thing for people watching. It
was really nice having you there.
I think it's just important for some people can dance and that's their thing and whatever else, but to have a go at it and get as good as what you had done, having never done anything before, I think is amazing. So I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. But one thing I will say, Pete, is I did invite you to the show this weekend.
Yeah.
And he didn't reply to my text. I sent 2 texts actually.
Yep.
And
yep, she did.
You could have been there for the moment.
I'll be honest.
What were you doing?
Oh. Where was I?
Where were you? You had another once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to come and see Strictly on Halloween week.
Do you know what it is, Zara, if I'm really honest? Because that is really out of order for me that I didn't do that. I actually said it last week on the podcast that I need to reply to you because Sam reminded me. Because when you sent me that message, I can't remember what I was doing. I was fucking working. I thought, I'll reply to that. And then never did. However, I think for me, it was because I was so proud of you and I'd already been. I just...
You wanted to give the ticket to someone else?
I'd already been. I knew Louise wanted to go.
Yeah.
And also, I don't think I could have dealt with the tears because I had a feeling you'd be gone.
Selfless.
And I just didn't want to make it any worse for you. You know, because if you're honest, there was a rumour going around on the first night when I was there because of my face where people thought you'd made me cry. Have you heard this rumour?
Yes,
Have you seen it?
There was
people
a viral
going,
TikTok
I cannot
and
believe
I
Pete's
liked it.
crying at just Strictly Come Down. And I thought, was I? But I was very involved.
I did think, and I hoped you might be crying.
I was crying on the inside.
Yeah.
And I'm holding back the tears now. But I'm just so glad you're here because otherwise you wouldn't have been here. Everything works out for a reason. You've gone from the biggest show on TV to the biggest podcast in the UK. So it's on the up, eh?
Biggest
on the
podcast
up.
in the UK.
Moving on. Because if you hadn't have been booted out, you wouldn't be here now.
Yeah, no,
Because you wouldn't have been able to. You'd
True.
been dancing. And then I'd have been on my own because Sam would have been messing about with his dicky tooth.
Dicky tooth, yeah.
So that's your staying relevant.
That's my staying relevant.
As you're the co-host.
What have you done this week to stay relevant, Pete?
Thank you. I thought
good.
you'd never ask. Jesus, fucking went on about herself for a while, didn't she? We staying relevant because you are now the co-host.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, this is you. This is something for you to be excited about as well. We have a billboard in Leicester Square.
Does it have me on it?
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's that, I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest, because if I'm co-hosting, surely you'd have thought enough in advance to have a caricature made of me.
I'll be honest with you. If you squint, obviously you've been training so hard, you haven't had time to get that lip waxed. But so it's similar. If you squint, you could actually. You do look quite similar, you and Sam. You both look very like girl next door-y. Do you know what I mean?
We both look like a girl next door.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Anyway, so my staying relevant is I'm going to see the billboard.
Okay.
I didn't want to go and see the billboard because I don't care. We have done it before. We've had billboards before. Sam was very excited, but since Sam isn't here, I feel like you should represent him.
Okay.
This is now partly your podcast after today.
Yeah.
So would you like to come and be relevant with me?
I would love to come and be relevant with you.
Because otherwise, I
have anything else?
I have no interest in going. To be honest with you, they're making me go.
2 hours later.
You've not done anything else this week, though?
Oh, I've done absolutely nothing this week.
Really?
No, absolutely nothing.
Well, you could have... Could have come on Saturday, but I didn't.
Well, I had a little personal week this week because it was my birthday.
I know it was your birthday.
So no, I've had a very chilled week. I don't like my birthday, by the way.
Did you get anything nice for your birthday?
No, I didn't get fuck all. I don't really tell people my birthday is. So I
know this is a problem. I never know. Your birthday is one of 3 days, and I don't know which one it is.
Yeah.
I think it might be. It's either the 30th of October, the 31st, or the 1st of November.
It is. You're right. One of those three.
But I don't know which one it is because he never tells us.
So I had a bit of a chilled week. You know what else we do?
Yeah. What else do you use? Sidebar of shame. Sidebar of shame.
Oh,
it's the sidebar of shame. That one.
Oh, that's very good.
I do listen to the podcast.
Do you want to do like a new jingle for it?
It's the sidebar of shame. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That was very good. A big nod there from you. I
Thank
think
you.
Perhaps too much, trying to make it feel comfortable. I understand.
It wasn't very good. I was really improvised.
Sidebar of shame.
It's the sidebar of shame.
Yeehaw!
It's the sidebar of shame.
So what I'm going to do on this sidebar of shame is I'm going to go through some of my favourite headlines about you and
Ooh.
Sam over
Okay.
the years. All right. So
Go on then.
what we are going to start with, and you can give us the truth behind it. So we're going to go with a recent one, and I don't know if this came from you or from Sam, but
I know what it's going to be. Go.
what do you think it's going to be?
Is it banned from
How the fuck did
Strictly?
you know that?
Basically, for Strictly, as you know, we only get 2 tickets a week. That first week where I managed to get 4 was,
Should we just point out what happened on the first week and who managed to get the extra ticket for your dad?
yeah. Pete actually managed to get the ticket.
Because I knew the bouncer.
He knew. So he managed to get some extra tickets for me. This is Pete, right? But Sam and Pete were my priority for week 1. So obviously I had my family and my friends on a bit of a rota to come in. So I said to Sam, you know, when you've been, then I'm going to have my mum come, dad come, nan and granddad come, my auntie, and then you can come again. Cool. Goes on to radio. Zara's banned me from coming to the show. I was like, what? I've never banned you. You're not banned. And he was like, well, you know, I think I can do some more damage from the sofa, get us some more votes. And I thought, oh no, now I sound so desperate.
He loves to play victim, doesn't he? It really made it sound like Stars
been
banned me
banned.
from the fucking studio. I knew it was fucking him.
Of course it was him.
On that note, is there anyone that wanted to come that didn't go because you didn't make it far enough?
No, everyone.
Like, did everyone that wanted to go?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, that's good then.
It was
Because it'd be
great.
terrible if you were just waiting and like Nan and Granddad were like, we'll be there week 7.
Oh, I know,
Do you know
I
what I
know, I know.
Because then I'd have felt really bad
No,
about
I
the
got
fact
the-
that I took someone's ticket.
No, I got the main people. I got you and Sam, mum and dad, nan and granddad, and my best friend and my brother. They were the main people I wanted to come. So
Beautiful.
I was happy. I loved this. Pete Wicks finally meets lookalike Graziano Di Prima backstage at Strictly Come Dancing after fans joked Towie Star had been replaced as Sam Thompson's best friend.
So do you know what's funny about that? All right, that's quite a good sidebar of shame then, is when that... I don't think me and Graziano look alike at all. We just both have long hair.
No, the first thing Graziano ever said to me, I look like your friend. And I said, who?
He messaged me...
And he-
So what he calls me now when he messages me is, hey, twin.
Oh,
I know. And listen, I would be very lucky to look like him. He's by far better look, but we're not similar looking. He's very, very, like, he's got dark brown eyes, like he's a beautiful, beautiful man. I'd be very lucky to look like him. However, anyone with long hair, I get told I look like. If someone has long hair and they go, oh, do you know who you could be? And do you know what, this is how annoying this is, and you will have seen it, and I bet you get them. How many times have you been tagged in that guy peeling back something at a wedding? I thought this was you for a minute. Hosier the other day singing a song. Oh, I thought this was you for a minute. I get tagged in things, I reckon, at least 20 a day. People
guy
go,
at the
thought this
wedding.
was you at a minute. And it's just a bloke with long hair.
I've seen it because I think I found it first about 3-4 years ago.
I get tagged in that at least 10 times a week. Oh,
Oh
when
my
did you
God.
get into wedding planning? There is nothing more annoying. I get tagged in anything to do with a guy with long hair. Some fucker will tag me in it and go, oh, and I tell you it's getting to the point now. This is even worse. I reckon about 10 to 15 times a week, I'll be tagged in by someone who's at the pub with their mate who's got a little bit of hair or a top knot, and they'll go, just out having a beer with Pete Wicks. I'm not even joking. I get tagged in them all to the point where if you look on my Instagram, I've had to take off tagged photos so that you can't tag me in things because all I was being tagged in were fucking pictures of blokes with long hair and none of them were me. Like, none of them. And none of them look like me. It could literally be anyone.
Do you think people go out with long hair and say, like, I'm Pete Wicks?
No, I think people get drunk and they go, oh, it's Pete Wicks. It must be so annoying for other people, apart from the ones who tag themselves as me. That's quite annoying.
That's a bit
even to the point where you did Halloween this week with Sam, and you did, which I actually quite like because what a sad little life, Jane. But instead of thinking that it was Jane, people went, "Why is Sam dressed up as Pete?"
Oh my God!
I'll show
Someone
you the
commented
picture.
saying Sam really looks like Pete here.
Really? Really? See, Graziano telling me that we're like twins. Fucking very happy with that.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
deal with that. That, not so much. Not so much. Not so good. This sidebar shame for me is about Sam, but it's also about you and Strictly.
Okay.
So Sam is a very big supporter of you.
Yeah.
And he's been quite vocal since you left.
Oh,
as it's been reported a couple of times in the press.
Slams!
Strictly Come Dancing, Zara McDermott's boyfriend Sam Thompson wades into fix row after Axe.
I love it when they put slams. It's my favourite one because I always read slams,
Yes,
fellow cast members.
We've got another
honestly.
one. Zara McDermott's boyfriend in swipe at Strictly co-stars after exit. Sam's fucking going in, fighting your corner there. Fuck him. Fuck him.
He's not.
No, he's absolutely not.
He's
when you actually
absolutely
read
not.
it, he's basically said, oh, no, it's really unfortunate and I think they're all really good.
Yeah,
That's
he said,
literally
and he
what
said, I really want Angela Rippon to win, and I really love her leg.
He does really. He's got a
really-
weird fascination with her.
I think he fancies her.
I genuinely, on the first day, he went,
Yeah.
like, when we watched, and she did some sort of, like, she did the splits, and it was fucking fabulous because, like, she's
She's nearly 80.
yeah, but she's so pretty as well, by the way.
Oh my gosh, she's just the most
Is she a really
beautiful-
nice person?
She's lovely.
Oh, it's-
She is beautiful. You can't believe
old
her
is she?
age. I think she's maybe 79.
That's absolutely wild.
I think. She is so intelligent. Honestly, do you know what? So the other week we were waiting for It Takes Two. We all do our interviews separately. Sometimes we record certain bits of it. And we were all in our little this room watching TV, waiting to go on. Me, her, Gratz and her partner Kai. And we were watching Mastermind together. Just it was just on the TV. She was answering every single question correctly on Mastermind. And it was a really niche topic, like a random French artist I'd never heard of. She was answering every single question correctly. And we're all sat there like, this woman is a machine.
Yeah, I feel like she's one of them people that you just want to be friends with.
She's oh my gosh, I love her. She's great.
When I met her on that first day at the little drinks thing afterwards, I said to her I thought she was fabulous and looked amazing. And she held my hand and went, thank you so much, darling. Right, the next one, which is the biggest question, which I think everyone probably asks you and Sam non-stop, is about marriage and kids. So I'm going to be honest with you. In December 2022, on the Sidebar of Shame, do you know psychic Sally Morgan?
Yes.
Yeah, she predicted Zara McDermott and Sam Thompson will become parents in 2023.
Well,
You are
she got that one wrong.
running out of time.
She was absolutely wrong about that. Honestly, I really can't see myself having children for a very long time, to be honest.
Really?
Really a long time.
Okay, because there has been a number of articles about Sam wanting 3 or 4 kids.
The funny thing is, I look at the press and I find this out. That's the worst part of it all, is that I read an article being like, I would love to have 3 or 4 kids with Zara. We've never had that conversation. So
No.
I'm finding things out about him via the Daily Star.
Do you think
which is
he's replaced kids with cats?
Yeah, they are our children, I think.
Yeah,
Definitely
Clive
our
and
children.
Cedric or something.
Albus and Cedric,
Yeah.
they're nearly 2. You know, it's their birthday in 2 days.
Oh, excellent. Hopefully you'll
Coming
both get
over.
that day right.
We're going to sing them a song. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. I've also ordered hats, banners, and a little cat cake.
One of the questions I get asked most is why is Zara with Sam? I think she's answered that for all of you. Genuinely. What a pair of absolute fucking idiots. So 3 or 4 kids Sam wants. So the question really would be on naming. If you had, let's say you had 4 children, right?
I couldn't think of anything worse, but yep.
Well, no, I mean, it would be absolutely... Why would you want a little offspring of Sam? He's effectively your 3rd child anyway. You've got the cats and Sam. But if you had 4 children, would you go with names that are appropriate to Sam's social hierarchy or yours? Because obviously, you know, he's one down from blue blood and you are like me, gutter rat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Depends where they're being
So
brought
would
up.
you go
Which
with like...
kind of school are they going to, you know? Are they going to be a Sebastian?
Well, would you like them
Or
to
a
go
Hugo?
to a normal school with normal people, or would you like them to go and turn out like Sam?
I would like them to go to the similar school that I went to, personally. If when I have children in a long time, a very long time,
She's just really confirming there that she is not up to duff.
No, and also, I also find this, maybe this is a bigger question, a bigger debate.
We don't do topical big questions on here,
Yes,
Zara.
but we
You're
do
on the
today
wrong
because
podcast.
I'm the co-host,
Okay,
Pete.
all right.
I don't like how much you get asked about kids when you're a woman and how much they think, oh, you know, every interview I ever do, when are you getting married, when are you having kids? It's like, I am much more than just, you know, a woman who can produce children. Like, I've got a career.
You're a documentary maker.
Yeah.
You are a great friend, a great person, a great presenter, and a bad dancer. You are so much more.
Exactly. I'm so much more than that.
You are so much more than that. I actually agree with that. If we are going to get topical, I completely agree with that because I am obviously of an age now where everyone asks me when am I going to settle down and get married and fucking all that.
It must be
and I know
so
it's different
annoying.
for guys because, like, you know, the body clock, everyone talks about body clock for women and whatever else. But obviously, a lot of people I know and a lot of my friends do have kids. And I struggle to get up in the morning. So I'm obviously very late to the party and I go to everything on my own, which is sad. Really sad. So I do get it. But everyone asks. No one asks people why they've had kids. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you've got kids, you're like, why have you had them?
Yeah.
No one says that. But if
No.
you haven't got kids, they go, why haven't you?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so kids aren't on the horizon. But names-wise, what names would you think of?
I feel like they have to go.
Do you have names that you would like? Have you ever thought about it?
When
Why-
I was younger, yes. Weirdly, yes. When I was in my early 20s, I was like, really want to get married, have kids, da da da. But now I feel like there's no need to rush any of those things. So I would say I had a baby name list when I was like 20, but now the only thing
Sorry, I mean, I just meant if you thought of any names.
I used
A
to have
baby name
lots
list.
of people, like lots of my friends have lists, even if they're no way, shape or form near to having a child.
I'm going to be honest
keep a
with you.
list.
I've never heard of anything so ridiculous in my life.
Really?
Junie?
Junie!
Junie! Is this for a boy or a girl?
They're separated. These little
Yasmin,
girls.
Emily, Orla. Posy?
Posy, it's a flower, no?
Fuck me. Adeline, in brackets, Addy. So you've even got nicknames. What, is that like Addison Lee? Were you sat in an Addison Lee and thought, God, that's not a bad name, is it? It actually probably was, wasn't it? Let's try and guess where some of these are from.
Oh, that's nice.
Hayley, Haley, Blake, Daisy. Some of these are really normal. Kaya.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's quite a nice name.
See?
Florence. Some
See,
of these
that's
are
my
fairly
baby
normal.
names.
Aurelia. Aurora.
Aurora.
But everyone are just Aurora the Horror. It would instantly. It's not. You have to think about these things because my mum and dad obviously didn't think about my name. So I was terribly bullied at school until I punched people in the throat when I was really really young because Peter Wicks rhymes exactly with Weetabix. So I'd get called, oh, here he is. It's a cereal cock. Do you know what I mean? So they didn't think that through. So that was when I had to start biting people. And then that soon stopped. So you have to think these things through. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you do.
Boys wise, I mean,
I don't even know what's on this list.
Preston, where were you? Filming something up in Preston? I just
Probably.
thought I like that one. Barnaby, Sam will really enjoy.
Barnaby.
Yeah, Barnaby, Sam will really enjoy.
No, Sam really loves the name Sebastian.
Yeah,
And all I can think of is the crab from
Kiss the girl, Theodore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. So there's some in there for Sam.
Bit too popular now though. Yeah. Are there any posh ones in there that you like?
I don't like any of the names you picked there.
I No, really.
No,
There's a really long list.
It's a really long list and it's slightly perfect. And it's what's worse is it's in the grouping on fucking thing that says essentials. How was your first day as co-host?
I've really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank
I'd
you
love
for
to come back. Actually.
Well, to be honest, we're going to see how this does. There's no guarantee. We are in the process of looking at different people.
You're doing a restructure.
Well, I think it's about time.
Yeah.
We have to listen to what the audience wants, and it doesn't sound like it's Sam. So we are looking at restructuring, but I think you've done a fabulous job. As interviews go, I think this was really good.
Yeah.
And you will hear from us. What I would like you to do, though, is you're going to do the outro.
Okay.
All right? As a regular listener,
Yeah.
you know how it goes.
Thank you so much for watching.
Do it with more energy.
Thank you so.
A little bit of passion.
Let me just think. I can't. What is the outro? Because I'm not gonna lie. Like the outro is normally not the bit I really listen to because I know it's done. So,
Ooh.
isn't it? Isn't
What
it?
the fuck is that?
What?
Oh, bullshit.
Is it like, thank you so much for listening to Staying Relevant. You can catch us every Friday on YouTube or something.
Right.
Something like that.
Should we get Sam to do the outro? Because he's FaceTime.
Is he? Oh, he's not FaceTiming me.
That can't be real. So you can talk then? It's your girlfriend there. It doesn't hurt that bad. Grow a pair of fucking bollocks.
You lied to me.
Are you doing this just as Zara plays nurse for the entire weekend? I know you think I'm stupid, right? Look at the smile. You think I'm fucking stupid. I know what it'll be. You're not going to fucking get up off of that fucking sofa. You're going to sit and game. She's going to bring you food non-stop. She's going to do everything for you, and you're going to do dick all.
No, it's not true.
No? All right, then. So next Tuesday, are we still doing a bit of work, or you not think you're going to be ready by then?
I think I'll be ready by then.
Oh, you think you'll be ready? Okay, that'll be fine then. Make
Can I
sure.
talk to you, Goose?
Oh, he sounds very happy.
I was telling Pete about how it's obviously going to be Albus and Cedric's birthdays, and we're going to sing them the birthday song.
Meow, 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 meow. It hurts. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
I think this may be a good time to finish the podcast while they FaceTime. Thank you so much for listening to Staying Relevant. It's been
Please leave a review
Pleasure.
if you really enjoyed this. Please leave this 5 stars in particular because I do think I did a way better job at hosting this than Sam. So if you could give us a 5-star and leave a nice review, that would be really appreciated.
Yeah, sorry, that is Sam you can hear in the background. So I apologise if you can't get through. Make sure you follow us on Staying Relevant Podcast, on YouTube, on TikTok.
What?
What's he saying?
Snappy C.
Oh, and yes, sorry, thank you, Sam. And on Snappy C. The only time Sam has remembered about Snapchat is the time when he's got frozen peas attached to his head. Every Monday on all platforms and every Friday you can do all the visuals and all that sort of stuff on YouTube. Just search for Staying Relevant. Follow us, do all that crap, subscribe. Rate Zara. We'd like to hear what you thought about Zara.
Love to hear what you thought
and
about
also,
me.
even in the reviews, send Sam your best wishes. Tell him what he can improve on based on hearing a professional today. If you can notice the difference, let us know in the reviews. And send Sam some good wishes.
Send him your best wishes. He really needs them at the moment.
I really need some Lovington Bears.
Sam, if you didn't hear that, said he needs some Lovington Bears. And at this point, I'm going.